Throwing dirt on my old name. Only gets worse when you know things. You don't see the perks of this whole thing, but you get real on a pill and I like it. You just like my side.
Alright guys, welcome to Imperial Beach. You can see the pier behind me down there, kind of nice. It's all the way down at the end over there. If you were to just keep walking straight, you'd run right into the Tijuana border. And you would actually see the fence line that would be like spanning from the beach down into the water, which is pretty cool. I like this beach a lot because, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of people here. It's pretty dead. It's pretty quiet. You can kind of see like there's really no one really around. Awesome spot for me to come here and vlog and spend some time to myself, get some steps out and just have a good time vibing out. A couple of things I do want to explain about the Imperial Beach is because we are so close to the Tijuana border, some of these downsides on why a lot of people at times would prefer not to come down here. Tijuana usually will spill out their sewage into their beach, and then from there it usually will drift on up the coast here into Imperial Beach behind me, Coronado, sometimes even La Jolla, and there will be a lot of warning signs as far as staying out of the water. Today looks like we got a warning sign as far as strong currents. As you can see by how windy it is, you could probably hear it on the microphone. But they'll usually put out warning signs for us as well as to stay out of the water because it's not safe, too hazardous due to the spillage, due to the sewage that gets spilt over from Mexico. One thing I do like to talk about on this creator's journey that I'm on is the getting comfortable vlogging in public. I'm sure a lot of you guys have dabbled in that, but if you haven't, from afar you think, shit, this is easy. Just grab the camera and go. Shoot a little bit, talk a little bit. But once you get out here and you're just like in front of everybody and you got to remember, what the hell, what am I supposed to talk about again? What do I got going on? It's a little tough. It's a lot harder than what it seems. But honestly, I think the biggest key to me, at least that's as far as like what I'm telling myself, I just need to stop giving a fuck. I just need to stop caring, period. You only live one life. Who cares if anyone's gonna be judging you, if anyone's gonna be looking at you weird for your videos? At the end of the day, I'm gonna be more upset from the regret I have from not making my videos than me just doing me and just doing what I want to do on my free time. If I feel like I want to make videos for whatever reason, then so be it. And honestly, that would be my advice for you guys. That's just what it is and how I feel a lot of people should go about a lot of the things they want to do out there, because at the end of the day, who cares? Who really cares? Speaking of that, I got one crazy look. I think it's time to go. One thing I do hate that I gotta mention is walking on this sand. Sometimes this is just such a pain to do. The only part of the beach I don't like, walking through this thick sand, and then it goes everywhere. As I approached the street, I saw this nice bench. I figured I'd take a quick little break. John Kemp, thank you very much. I think one of the coolest parts about all this stuff is the progression you see, from one video to the next. And a lot of times, you have all this expectation, you're putting these reels together, or these long videos, or these podcasts, whatever you guys like to create. And you do it and you only get like 100 views, 200 views, something along those lines. And then you kind of think like, what the hell was all this even for? Like, I've spent hours doing this, hours or all this time planning it, executing it, going out and filming it, just for nobody to see it. Or better yet, even if you guys maybe even stream, how many of you guys stream out there where you guys will be just talking to yourself in front of nobody, like absolutely nobody. And that could be so frustrating. Like that's like part of the journey where I'm at right now. I'll work on something, I'll put a lot of effort into it, I'll put a lot of thought behind it, and it tanks. And you know what? I just, forget it. I don't even erase it, I just leave it up there. And on to the next project, on to the next reel, on to the next idea, and just kind of forget it. And I just, I am delusional to think that, these things will do really well one day. And I just want to enjoy the journey now. I want to enjoy my bad vlogs that I make right now. I want to enjoy the, mediocre, less than mediocre reels, podcast episodes, all that stuff now, I definitely want to be one of those remember or enjoy the journey. Sure. There we go. I definitely want to remember to enjoy the journey and not just focus on the destination, and just maybe appreciate, whether it's a couple thousand or a couple hundred or even just like a few people. Shit, there's been a couple that I posted I get like, I don't even understand how this is even possible, 0 views on a freaking reel before. The destination ain't the dream, it's the journey. To me, the journey is the dream. Being able to come out here and try and learn and try. That's, to me, the biggest lesson in this whole thing, which I hope resonates with a lot of people, because I'm sure they're going through the same thing if they're a creator like me. All right, well, enough of that. Break's over. I'd say let's keep moving over down to the pier.
This is some visionary shit. Been trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but it keeps on moving. I blame it on a model bra with the Hollywood smile. Stripper booty with the rack like wow.
Now, some interesting facts about this pier. Built in 1909, and it's just short of 1,500 feet long. So 1,490 something feet long. Kind of get a good look behind me. See what that beach is like. You can see they got these little poles out here for the fishing poles. Kind of just hook them in there, park your seat. You can kind of look straight down here and start seeing where all the camp chairs are, where people like to come and park it and fish. Got the little wash station. All right, at this point here now, I'm about halfway down the pier, and we're about 1,000 feet. I'm a little bit more than halfway down the pier. You can kind of see I'm 1,000 feet in, and you guys can check out all the beachfront apartments, condos, and housing, all on the San Diego side. And you can see we approach. What do they call this now? Imperial Beach Kitchen? It used to be something else back in the day. Kind of cool. Pretty sure they still got bomb fish tacos. And this is where we reach the end of the pier. Really foggy out there. Can't really see a whole lot. Another look at Tijuana down there, and the beachfront houses that lead down to Tijuana. And there we are, we made it to the end. 1,490 feet to the end of the pier. Alright, well, I think I got enough steps in for Imperial Beach. I think my next spot I'm gonna head to is Costco. Got a little Costco trip refill for the family. I'll bring you guys along with me.
Can I get my grown man on point? Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be hanging with Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss, what's your name? Can you come hang with me? Possibly. That's right. outside and you know what I'm sitting on. 50-50 venture with them S-dots kicking off. Armadale popping now, only bring a nigga more. Only thing missing is a missus. You ain't even gotta do the dishes. Got 2 dishwashers, got 1 chef, 1 maid. All I need is a partner to play space with the cards up, all trust. Who else you gonna run with? The truth is us. Only dudes moving units, M Pimp Juice and us. It's the rockin' hair, Maybach outside, got rocks in air. PJs on the runway, young got air. I don't land at the airport, I call it the clearport. Therefore, I don't wanna hear more back and forth about who's hottest. I got my Gotcha 9-7 on right now. You gotta puff a J to this one. Can't roll a blunt up to this one, boy.
So weird recording in front of people. So I got this. They're tucked in these boxes right here. Now, the best part of this, I think, let's take a guess how much all this is gonna cost. If I'm gonna throw a number up there, I'm gonna say 160. No, let's do 180. 180. Yeah, let's go 180. That's gonna be my guess how much this whole haul is gonna be. I'll show you the receipt. All I'm gonna say is I'm getting good at this. Check this out. My guess was 180, and take a look at that. 175. Not bad. $5 off? Not bad. $5 off? It's pretty solid. Well, anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. I'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Peace.